What if one of the main controls that we use for AI governance doesn't actually do anything? This week, I want to talk about something that I've seen a couple of times this week. It proved interesting because I think we talk a lot about human in the loop on AI and making sure there's a human that makes the decision at the end. And I've worked with a couple of platforms this week where, there is AI summaries done, there's AI solutions done, something's been suggested. And the whole idea is that there's a human at the end of the day to agree with what was said and provide the final set of eyes. And it's the control that's relied on the most, I think, from what I'm seeing in assessments. Now, the trouble about this is automation complacency. What happens when the AI is right most of the time? So it is answering these questions. The summaries are great, and you click approve. Once this starts happening over and over and over, it becomes a rubber stamping exercise where people just click approve, approve, approve. And that doesn't help anyone. That actually causes more problems, I think. And I saw this with a software development platform where this was the control that they were looking at. And I saw this with a governance platform where the governance platform fills out a lot of the governance documentation for you, which is great because that part, quite frankly, sucks in terms of doing governance. But what happens when it's right most of the time and you start clicking accept? The central system of trust can't be trusted anymore because you might get it wrong. If the AI system gets it wrong and you approve it, who's responsible then? So I think there are some important controls that we can put in place that bolster this. One of which is having blind testing, perhaps have some things that aren't summarized or have someone summarize something and then check it against the AI and did it match? The other side is looking at how long it took to assess something. If something took a long time to assess, it means someone was looking at it most likely. And if you constantly have something that gets approved in 10 seconds, you know it's not being reviewed correctly. So I think it's an interesting food for thought, something we must look into and something to remember. So yeah, that's this week's thought. Till next time.